Well, hello there. My name is Christopher Scott, and I serve as a small groups pastor at a local church. In this video, I want to give you a facilitator tip. I create these videos to help people that teach a Sunday school lesson. They might lead a Bible study. They might, facilitate a support group or lead a small group in their church and facilitate discussions that way. And in this video, I want to encourage you as a small group facilitator to delegate your busy weeks or busy seasons of life. Okay? Delegate your busy weeks or your busy seasons of life, right? And if my guess is right, you as a small group facilitator don't just facilitate a small group. You probably have a job, you have a family, you have another service organization you help out with, or you have other ministry duties at your church or things like that. So small group is a difficult thing to do and to make time for at times. And because of that, you want to delegate your busy weeks or busy seasons. And as I serve as a pastor of small groups at our local church, there's 4 practical aspects for a healthy small group that I try to teach our small group leaders. And this is some material given to me from David Ward Miller, our senior pastor, that I've developed and adapted a little bit. So 4 practical aspects on a healthy small group. Number 1 is you need to have an apprentice, assistant, or co-leader, right? Which is the topic of this video. I've also got another video up there about how to get an apprentice and why you need one. You also need to have an empty chair in your small group. I got another video up there on this too, what an empty chair is. But basically it's having an empty chair in the group where you can pray for lost people and also have room for someone new to join. Third is you want to be serving at church and in the community. I got another video up there about how to get your group involved and equipping them to serve, right? You want to do something in the community or in your church once or twice a year to serve, okay? And then you want to do the Unifying Question, which there's a video up there about the Unifying Question where basically you ask your group at the beginning of your meeting, what did you all take away from the message at church over the weekend? What did you learn? What stood out to you? Things like that. So 4 practical aspects of a healthy small group. And the first one is you need to have an assistant, co-leader, or apprentice so that when you have a busy time of life coming up, you're able to take a little time off and delegate that to someone else and have them help, okay? And there are 4 benefits of delegating your busy weeks or busy seasons of life. 4 basic benefits that you will enjoy if you have an assistant leader or co-leader or an apprentice that you can delegate your busy weeks and busy seasons to for your small group. Number 1, it frees up the needed time that you need, right? It frees up time that you need for your life. Maybe you know that you're going to be having surgery on your knee or something like that in the future, and you just want to have 2 months off from your group so you can focus on recovery. Maybe you know you have a really big project coming up for work, and it's going to take all your effort and time for a couple weeks. Maybe you know you're going to have family coming in from out of town, and you need a week to get your house ready and clean, and you need a week to spend with your family, so you're going to take 2 weeks off. The best benefit of delegating your busy weeks and seasons is that it gives you the time that you need. Second benefit is it develops potential small group facilitators, right? It develops other potential small group facilitators. So there might be someone in your group that he comes to your group on a Tuesday night because that's his night off of work. But then, he gets involved in your group and he's serving and he helps you out from time to time as your backup co-leader. Then his work schedule changes and now he has Wednesday nights off, not Tuesday nights off. So since he's served as your assistant and co-leader and he's facilitated a group sometime, he might just say, I'm going to start my own group on Wednesday nights because I've done it under your leadership, and I'm going to start one on my own. Or maybe someone has to move out of state and for their job or whatever it might be, and they find a new local church and they say, you know what, I'm going to start a small group here because I've done it as a co-leader and apprentice at a past church. So the second benefit of delegating your busy weeks and seasons is that it develops potential future small group facilitators. Third benefit of delegating your busy weeks and seasons is it gives others a purpose in the group. One of the principles I really try to teach our groups to do is to involve everyone in the organization and leadership of the group, but also in the discussion time. And I got a video up there about how to involve everyone in your small group. And when you have someone that you let lead the group for a couple weeks or a month at a time, it gets other people involved and gives them a purpose in the group. And the 4th benefit to delegating your busy weeks or seasons is that it tells everyone this isn't your group, right? That tells everybody this group isn't always about you. It's about everybody, and we all have a role to serve in it. And it just gives a healthy perspective to the group that they know this is their group that they're a part of, but also gives you a healthy perspective knowing, you know what, the group can go on without me. It's okay for me to take time off. I'm not indispensable. Everything will be okay. So I encourage you, make sure you have an assistant, co-leader, apprentice, whatever you call that person, that can take over for you when you need a couple weeks off or a couple months off from your small group. And don't be shy to delegate it and let them lead, let them take care of it. So my name is Christopher Scott. If you found this video helpful, I have a subscription button up there. You can subscribe and get updates on future videos. If you found this video tip helpful, I got 25 small group facilitator tips in a playlist up there. If you want some brief 5-minute introductions to books of the Bible, I got some of those videos over there. And then if you want to learn to facilitate a small group and do a Bible study, I got some how-to videos over there. Thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you again soon on another video.